Welcome, dear listener, to the Secrets for a Happy Life podcast. Born from my desire to share the knowledge I've acquired on leading a better life, interwoven with diverse experiences from my travels, years of studying psychology, and life lessons. I'm Petra Kmetec-Bitens, your guide on this journey on rediscovering joy, productivity, and the essence of living a fulfilled life. Imagine you get a congratulations card and then you just look around for who this card really is, because you can't believe it is for you. And today we're gonna learn how to really start believing that those cards are for you because you truly deserve them. Stay till the end because I want to make sure that we all leave today ready for accepting our wins and feel really great about them. I'm a licensed master coach and certified transactional coach, which basically means I've attended enormous amounts of lectures, read enough books, and listened to a lot of stories to earn the black belt in understanding the human mind. And while we are diving into the world of imposter syndrome, the art of doubting your awareness, I'll give you some brief explanation, and together we'll explore how to handle it, how to get through it, and what to do to feel good again in your skin. Stick around till the end because I will give you in the end an access to an amazing workbook that it's like a GPS for navigating out of the imposter woods. So, did you know that the imposter syndrome was first identified back in 1978? Yeah, that's the year that I was born. And when everybody else was grooving to disco, psychologists were uncovering why so many of us feel like we're disco dancing in shoes 2 sizes too small. Every time that you feel you haven't earned a win, or you feel that somebody will criticize you, or you are afraid to do something because something will go wrong and you procrastinate because of that, or you feel that everything needs to be perfect, you are experiencing imposter phenomena. And now let's see why we need to address this issue if you want to live your dreams, if you want to really achieve what you want to achieve, what you set yourself to do, but something is just still holding you back. So understanding and uncovering the imposter syndrome can lead to greater acceptance. So what that means? It means that individuals to acknowledge their strengths and weaknesses without feeling these harsh judgments, and then you foster really nice and nurturing inner dialogue instead of this harsh dialogue that you probably have with yourself. That just means, in plain simple words, that you are getting kinder to yourself, that you are getting more nourished to yourself, that you're pushing yourself forward with nice words, with compassion, and with love and acceptance. And when people are challenging those negative thoughts and those negative beliefs, they often experience a boost in self-confidence. And this improved self-assurance can lead to better relationships. They can lead also to various aspects of getting promotion or getting a raise or pursuing new hobbies, just living a little bit better life. And imposter syndrome can also contribute to stress, anxiety, and depression. And addressing all this can elevate those symptoms and leading to better lives and mental well-being. And if we look how it might impact your personal growth, it's just when you stop feeling all those negative self-talk, negative self-beliefs, you can recognize your value, and that can lead to increased creativity. Because you're accepting new challenges, you go for it and you put everything you want in the work that you do. Imposter syndrome is also preventing you from pursuing opportunities, for doing new things that you don't feel so confident that you will really achieve high praise for them, or that you will really excel in those things. So it's just adding up, piling up, and sometimes if we feel like really harsh imposter syndrome and we start to procrastinate, or we go into this perfectionism mode, then we just don't do anything and we diminish ourselves, we dim our light, and we don't achieve our dreams that we want to. Also, understanding the perfection is not contributing always to success. That means that individuals like me or you can become more resilient to setbacks, and growth opportunities are becoming more tempting rather than feeling that they are something painful that might happen. And now I invite you to click like, to send some emojis, to comment something, to express your thoughts about those imposter syndromes. I'm gonna tell you now a little secret. If you are feeling those feelings, sensations, emotions, thoughts, you are probably a high achiever. And maybe you still need a little bit polishing, but you have it in you. And while we will go through all those behaviors and symptoms of emotional symptoms, you will see that you can start addressing those issues, and slowly you can spread your wings and really start to live your life that you always wanted. And now we saw a bit how this can affect our life. And let me just sum up. If we feel imposter syndrome, we might be really high achievers and not believing that we deserve those high achievements. But it also can show as not achieving enough, not putting our work in, holding yourself back, feeling afraid to ask for promotion, to ask for raise, or maybe speak up for whatever you are thinking about, to show your values, to express your emotions. And all those things can really felt us like we are trapped in some invisible cage, and we cannot live our life. We are not happy, we are not joyful, we don't wake up in the morning with this, what am I going to do today? It's a new day, I want to live it to the fullest. So let's see the emotional symptoms that we can experience if we are dealing with imposter syndrome. We can feel anxiety, self-doubt, depression. We can have this fear of failure, or we feel this guilt and shame for not doing enough, or for deceiving others that they think that we did something that we don't feel we earn it. Maybe it's sensitivity to criticism, or also this can show as guilt about success. It's really common to feel guilt about success, and it's really common to fear the success and what it will bring to our lives, because we are afraid of criticism, we are afraid of others to see that we are not worthy of it, and that they will judge us, they will reject us, that we will be alone in the end. And yeah, those are really harsh feelings and harsh behavioral, harsh emotional symptoms. And it's good that we address them, it's good that we think about them. And if you recognize any of those emotions, any of those go-to strategies that you are using as a defensive mechanism, or that you just feel when you heard about it that you have it in your life, just click some yes, type in I also feel it, or something. Let's see the behavioral symptoms that we can have. Our perfectionism, really setting high standards for ourselves, and sometimes we excel, sometimes we don't, we freeze because we just don't want to be seen as not perfect enough. It's procrastination. Procrastination is really high symptom of impostural phenomena. And if you do procrastinate, take a deep breath and ask yourself, what am I getting out of this? What benefit am I getting out of this procrastination that I indulge myself into? The other behavioral is overcompensation. So we really work hard. We work excessively hard to cover up our perceived weaknesses, and this can often lead to burnout. And being burnout is not a fun way to live. So if you feel that you are on a verge to burnout or that you are heading towards there, stop, please stop, rethink your patterns, seek help, and please start doing something different, because your health is really valuable. And if you are burnout, then you will not achieve what you want to achieve. Okay, because you will be out for 2-3 years. You won't be able to do anything. So it's good to prevent it than to heal it later on. You can also avoid responsibility if you have imposter phenomena, imposter syndrome, because you just don't want to take on the credits for failure that you might get. You can also downplay your achievements. I've been the one that was doing that regularly. And you can also seek validation. Let me take you back to my days when I felt really big feelings, emotions of imposter syndrome. In my early days, I was a multiple national champ, and I also won European Championship. I was twice second in World Championship. And whenever somebody asked me, or praised me, oh, you did such a good job, you were second in the world, so how does this feel? And I was like, oh, this is nothing, come on, this is nothing, oh, don't just mention it, it's nothing. But it wasn't nothing. I was training 7 days per week for 2 to 4 hours per day. So it was a lot of training, it was a lot of effort, it was really hard work. And I did it, I accomplished it, I was there, I performed, and I was the European champion, and I was the second one in a World Championship. But I was just downplaying everything. And lately, when I was talking here to some people about what is my work, what I do, I also saw this pattern of downplaying my emotions, my achievements, my capabilities. And that's why I decided to do this workshop about what imposter syndrome is, because it gives you something to think about, to recognize your patterns, and to tell you that we are all the same. I feel those feelings, and I guess you are feeling those feelings if you are watching this, and it's normal. But the important thing now is what to do with those feelings, what to do with those thoughts. Will we keep believing them, or we're going to do something about them? We're going to stop it, and we're going to just upgrade us from, my name is Petra, so from Petra 002 to Petra 2.5. And I'm willing to go from 002 to 2.5, just like I upgrade my phone every 2 months to another version. I'm willing to do that with myself. And I'm really encouraging you, for you also, to seek some help, to find your Yoda, someone who clicks with you, who guides you and helps you to see those patterns that you have in you, and just start to think about yourself in a bit different, kinder way, and guide you towards the high achiever that you are, the person inside you that is afraid and don't want to be seen because of all these fears that we gathered around us, and to really start to show your shine, to show your light that you have inside you, because it's really nice to live your life with joy, with sparkle, and to be happy and fulfilled with the work that you do. In my workbook that I prepared for you, and you can get it if you write me a DM or if you just put in the comment, I want workbook, and I will send you all the details. It's a lot of exercises that can guide you, that will help you gain a little bit perspective, a little bit of insight into how you are thinking, what you are doing, and how to overcome it. I don't want to say that we are fighting with this imposter syndrome, because it's not a fight. It's just addressing the issues, is just getting to know ourselves, finding the patterns that we have, and start to dealing with them. We have them because they were once protecting us, but they are not protecting us anymore. And it's really good to know that all these defense mechanisms that we have, they were good in one stage of our lives. But now it's time to upgrade our defense mechanisms. It's time to upgrade those patterns that we have, and that they don't longer serve us. So if you want your workbook, just write me a DM and say I want it, and I will send it to you. What I like to do with myself and with my patients, if I see that I have those negative beliefs or thinking, first I try the work from Katie Byron. It's really awesome. You can imagine cleaning your house with magnifying glass. That is what the work does for your thoughts. And it's really good, it's really thorough, and you learn a lot about yourself. It's really good. So the other thing that you can do for yourself, by yourself, now when you are finished with this video, are self-awareness exercises. And those include mindfulness, journaling, meditation, and just awareness of the present moment. Because if you are aware of here and now, what you're doing, why you are doing this, what are you thinking, what is behind those thoughts, then you can start resolving them and upgrading them. And it works like magic. Sometimes we have some beliefs, and if we don't see and address those beliefs, they are just somewhere there, and they are really navigating our life. They are like a GPS that is driving through the streets of our lives. But when we see that this GPS is a bit broken, or that it has some roadblocks in, then we can just say, okay, I don't want this anymore. You give yourself permission not to do these things anymore. And sometimes it's really easy, but sometimes you have to go really, really deep inside and just be yourself, be present, acknowledge all the things, all the beliefs, all the feelings that you have, and then you can start to solving them. I really encourage you, don't let this video to be like those gym membership that everybody forgets until February. Try to think about what you just heard, share it with somebody, teach it to somebody else, maybe write a journal about it. Because if you think about those statements that I just said, those thoughts that I told you, then you can start to understand it better, this concept, and why you are behaving the way that you do. Share this video with someone, subscribe to my channel, or better yet, grab the workbook and start doing exercises that will help you to really roar and spread your wings and live your life the way that you are destined to. Yeah, so what we learned today is what is imposter syndrome, what are the symptoms, behavioral symptoms and emotional symptoms, what it can bring you if you overcome it, if you recognize it and stop believing that you are some kind of a fraud or imposter. And I would just like to thank you for participating. I would like to thank you for being here to the end. That means a lot, and that means that you are willing to make new step in your life and to start living a better life for yourself. So thank you very much. I encourage you to really grab this workbook and do something, or just call me, DM me to work one-on-one. Have a great day. It was lovely to see you, and I'm really grateful for you to start the journey for your true inner self and to spread your life, your light and life. Have a great day. Bye.